Hello friends. Last time we have covered third chapter in health education, that is non-communicable diseases. So you are now aware that in first sessional you have three chapters, that is concept of health, nutrition and health, and non-communicable diseases. Now, the next topic in subject pharmacognosy today we will cover, that is carminatives and gastrointestinal regulators. So this is second topic under pharmacognostic study of crude drugs, that is the second part of the subject. Now, previously, pharmaceutical aids, 14 drugs we have covered. Now, you are very much aware about how the study of crude drug is to be carried out. Earlier, also, I have given you the idea that how you must remember these crude drugs. So, in table form, you can make columns, isn't it? First column of synonym, then biological source, then family, then chemical constant and uses. So in table form, if you are writing, then you have to practice it several times so that you can easily remember and you must not be able to commit mistake. So in this fashion, you have to cover the study of crude drugs. Now, carminatives and gastrointestinal regulators. In this, total 10 crude drugs we are going to cover. Now, first you must know the definition, and as in this second section of the subject, also the short questions are asked, that what are carminatives, what are pharmaceutical aids, give examples. So you must be able to define and give few examples also. Now, carminatives, simply we can say that these are the drugs which help in expulsion of gases from GI tract, isn't it? So in gas trouble, these drugs are useful, isn't it? Now, the appropriate definition is that carminatives are the soothing medicaments. Soothing means which give relief. They act by relieving pain in the stomach and intestine and expel flatulence. The meaning of flatulence, simply we can say gas. So whatever we eat, so we eat food 2 to 3 times. Whatever the other beverages we are taking, isn't it? So whatever the metabolic processes that are going on in the body, and whatever the food articles, they are then absorbed, digested, converted from one form to another. So gas pockets are formed in gastrointestinal tract, isn't it? And these gas, if they are not released, if they are not relieved from the body, so they can give rise to pain also, isn't it? So what will be the role of these carminatives? That they will release these gases from gastrointestinal tract by increasing peristaltic movement of the GI muscles, isn't it? For example, just to make you understand that Dakar jo aati hai, isn't it? So that is nothing but the release of gas, isn't it? Now, here the examples of the drugs are fennel, body soap, coriander, dhania, cardamom, veldora, clove, lavang, cinnamon, dalchini, caraway, jeera. So these are the some of the examples of carminatives. Total 10 drugs we are going to cover in this category. Now, one more thing here I would like to give you information, that from these 10 drugs, all we have in morphological study in practical pharmacognosy, but out of these 10, 5 are for histological study also. That means you are going to take transverse section, isn't it, and study the cellular arrangement of these drugs. So one by one that we are going to cover in practical also. Now, in this category, carminatives and gastrointestinal regulators means the drugs which are going to regulate the activity of GI tract, isn't it? So, gastrointestinal regulators are the agents which regularize the activity of GI tract, isn't it? And here also some categories are there of the drugs, isn't it? Like bitter stomachic. Now, stomachic means what? The substances that increase secretion of gastric juice and functional activity of the stomach, isn't it? Like coriander, dhania, body soap, fennel, isn't it? So you are knowing that after eating food also we take this mixture also, like mukhwas, you are knowing all of you, isn't it? So what they do, they release the gases and they regularize the activity of GI tract, isn't it? Then stimulants. Now these drugs, they have got some of the uses in common, like carminative, aromatic, stimulant, flavoring agent, stomachic, isn't it? So these terms also you have to study and you must know example of all these terms also. Now stimulant. So the agents which will uh, for time being increase the functional activity of that particular organ wherever that drug is used, isn't it? Now aromatic means which gives the pleasant odor, isn't it? Which gives the pleasant fragrance. That is aromatic. So, some contents are present in these drugs which are volatile in nature and they give pleasant smell to that particular drug, isn't it? Similarly, silogogues, cholagogues, antiemetics, and appetizers. So these are also acting on GI tract only, but these are all related to the salivary secretion. So xylogog means which increase salivary secretion, cholagogue means which increase the acid secretion, antiemetic which will control vomiting, and appetizer means which will increase the appetite, that is the hunger. So appetizers are given where the person is not feeling hungry, isn't it? So these drugs increase the appetite of the patient, isn't it? And the person is interested in eating food. So total 10 drugs in this category we will cover, isn't it? One by one. And here the cognostic study we are going to cover as I gave you the idea about synonym, biological source with family, chemical constant and uses. Now first drug in this category is Ajwan. Now all these 10 drugs they are available at home, isn't it? You are familiar also, isn't it? I'll give you the name in Hindi or Marathi also so that you will get idea about these drugs also, isn't it? Now Ajwan all of you might be knowing it is called OVA, isn't it? So it is a carminative drug and this is the slide which is showing the uh, physical appearance of the drug. OVA, all of you are knowing, isn't it? It is available at home, isn't it? Now, morphological characters we will study in practical only, isn't it? But still, you must know that the color of the drug is yellowish brown, isn't it? Odor is agreeable, taste is aromatic, isn't it? Now, synonym of Ajwan is bishop's weed, other name. Then one more name is there, Trachispermum copticum, isn't it? So that is given in the book, and you can refer the book also for study. Then biological source is that it is the dried ripe seeds of Trachispermum ami. So the name of the plant from which we get Ajwan is Trachispermum ami and family is Umbelliferae, isn't it? It belongs to Umbelliferae family. So most of the carminated drugs you will find that they belong to Umbelliferae family. No need to cover geographical or cultivation and collection, isn't it? Then chemical constituents of ajwan are that it contains 2 to 4% volatile oil, and the main contents of volatile oil we will see contains thymol. So thymol is the main chemical constituent which is chemically volatile oil. Thymol is 35 to 60%. Then P-cymene is the another important content which is 50 to 55%. Then terpinine is present 30 to 35%. Pinene and dipentines are the contents. So these are terpenes. These have got the aroma. Whatever the aromatic smell is there due to these terpenes that are present in volatile oil. Apart from volatile oil, the fats are also present, like 21% fat amount is present, 17% proteins are present, and 25% carbohydrates are also present. These are main chemical constituents in ajwan. Then uses, the ajwan is antispasmodic also. Now antispasmodic means the drug which give relief from muscular contraction, isn't it? So antispasmodic drugs which control spasm. Now spasm we can say simply a pain also, and this pain is due to the muscles, maybe voluntary or involuntary, isn't it? So antispasmodic activity this drug has got. That stimulant I gave you idea, carminative, isn't it? It is also used in sore throat and bronchitis. Then H1 has got antiseptic property also, then antifungal and insecticide also. It is used as deodorant in preparations of mouthwashes, isn't it? So the preparations which are used for gargle, isn't it? Mouthwash. Many preparations are there which are available on medical store, isn't it? Then it is used in toothpaste also, and it has got flavoring agent property also, isn't it? In disinfectant soaps it is used. So that is the first drug in carminatus, that is ajwan. Next is cardamom. So all of you are familiar with cardamom also, that is वेलदोड़ा. मराठी में वेलदोड़ा कहते हैं और हिंदी में इलायची, isn't it? So you can see the slide which is showing the appearance of cardamom, isn't it? Now the morphological study, if you see the color of this cardamom, you will find is green or pale buff, you can call, isn't it? Odor is aromatic, agreeable and pleasant, and taste is strong aromatic, isn't it? Now in this cardamom, one thing you can note down, that it is organized drug, and both plant parts are important in case of cardamom, that is fruits and seeds, isn't it? Cardamom fruits and cardamom seeds. So synonym also, two synonyms are there for cardamom: cardamom seeds, cardamom fruits, isn't it? These are the two other names for cardamom. Biological sources, it consists of dried ripe fruits obtained from the plant Illitaria cardamomum. So the species name is Illitaria cardamomum, and the family to which it belongs is Gingiberaceae. Chemical constituents are, it contains 2 to 8% of volatile oil. So most of these carminative drugs, they will you will find that they are containing volatile oil as the main chemical constituent, isn't it? Now the main chemical content under volatile oil is cineol, isn't it? Cineol. Then other contents which are present are borneol, terpenine, isn't it? Terpenyl acetate, isn't it? Fixed oil, starch, and proteins are other contents that are present in cardamom drug. Uses are it is stimulant drug, aromatic, carminative, and it is a good flavoring agent, isn't it? Now, in some drugs, the question is asked on substitute and adulterant also. So, substitute means when the other substance is used in place of genuine drug, we can say, and adulterants are used for admixture of the drug. So adulteration chapter we will study later on. The simple meaning of adulteration I will give you, what we say, besar, milawat, isn't it? So the question in exam is asked on adulterant and substituent also. So for cardamom, long while native cardamom is one variety, Corarima cardamom, and cardamom husk. These are the substitutes. The next drug we will see is black pepper. Kali miri, all of you know Kali mirch, isn't it? So you can see the slide showing the sample, isn't it? Physically, how the black pepper is appearing. All these drugs are available at home. Now, biological sources, it consists of dried, unripe fruits of the plant Piper nigrum belonging to family Piperaceae. Then, no need to cover geographical distribution or cultivation, isn't it? Cultivation collection, only 5 drugs are there in your syllabus that we will see later on. Then the morphological study of black pepper, you have seen the figure, isn't it? The slide that is showing the morphological study, isn't it? Or we can say organoleptic also. So blackish brown color it has got, isn't it? Or grayish black also we can write down. The order is aromatic, isn't it? And taste it has got pungent, it has got strong taste. Then chemical constituents, it contains volatile oil as well as alkaloids also, isn't it? So you must remember that black pepper, in addition to volatile oil, it also contains alkaloids also. Volatile oil, it is in between 1 to 2.5%, and the main volatile oil content is philandrine, isn't it? Then caryophyllene. These are the terpenes present in volatile oil. Then alkaloids that are present are piperine, piperidine, isn't it? These are two important alkaloids that are present in black pepper. And in addition to this, the resin and starch is also present. The important uses of black pepper are the aromatic, stimulant, carminative, stomachic, and it is also used as condiment, isn't it? So in cooking also it is used. It also stimulates our taste buds, isn't it? Which increase gastric juice secretion in the body, isn't it? The oil of black pepper is also useful. It is used as spice due to pungent taste. Then substitutes and adulterants of black pepper are Piper attenuatum, isn't it? Then Piper bradystachyum and Piper longum. Next drug is asafoetida. Now the slide that is showing the drug in the solid forms also as well as the powder form also. So hing powder you might be knowing, isn't it? That is nothing but asafoetida, and this drug is unorganized drug. You know very well about the difference between organized drug and unorganized drug. So unorganized drug means which is not representing any part of the plant, but it is obtained by following some process like extraction or any other process. So this drug is in the form of oleogum resin, isn't it? Now, the morphological characters of this drug are the color is yellowish white, isn't it? It may be changing to reddish brown also. Odor is intense, isn't it? Eliaceous and penetrating. Taste is eliaceous and little bit bitter. Now, this hing, simply we can say in Hindi, the other names synonym are gum asafoetida, isn't it? Or devil's dung. Devil's dung is the another synonym for asafoetida. Biological sources, it is oleogum resin obtained by making incisions, isn't it? From living rhizomes of the plant Ferula foetida, belonging to family Umbelliferae. Now, chemical constituents that are present in Asafoetida. So, as it is a oleogum resin in biological source, we have seen. So, oleo, that is, it contains volatile oil. Gum, it contains gum portion, and resins also. So, three important you can say chemicals are present in Asafoetida. Now, the resin, it is in percentage 40 to 65%, gum 20 to 25%, and volatile oil 20%. Now, it contains umbelliferon, isn't it? Then pinene, isn't it? And it also contains azaresinotenol, isn't it? So azaresinotenol, it is present either alone or in combined with ferulic acid, isn't it? So these are the important contents present in Asafoetida. Uses are carminative, nervine tonic, so it acts as a tonic for nerves also. It is a very good flavoring agent. Then it is intestinal antiseptic, isn't it? It is also used in veterinary medicine also. Veterinary medicines means the medicines which are used in case of animals, isn't it? So in veterinary practice also this drug is beneficial. Then next drug in this carminatives are nutmeg. Now nutmeg is a organized drug, isn't it? The seeds are important, isn't it? The slide shows the morphological characters of nutmeg. The color is greenish brown or brown we can call. Odor is strongly aromatic and taste is pungent and aromatic. Now other name of nutmeg or synonym is myristica, isn't it? Or zephyr we can call, isn't it? In some books, the third synonym is also given. Nux moscata is the another name, isn't it? Then biological sources, it consists of dried kernels of seeds of the plant Myristica fragrans. It belongs to Myristicaceae family, isn't it? No need to cover geographical source or cultivation collection as it is not in the syllabus. Then chemical constituents which are present in nutmeg. So it mainly contains volatile oil 5 to 15%, isn't it? Then 30% fats are also present. Main volatile oil present is myristicin, elmicin and saffrol. These are three main contents, isn't it? In that also myristicin is the main content, which is in between 4 to 8%, isn't it? Then the fatty acid constituents of fixed oil are also present, isn't it? These are myristic acid, palmitic acid, oleic acid, lauric acid. It also contains proteins and starch also. Uses are, it is used as stimulant, carminative, flavoring agent, aromatic in rheumatism and in soap industries, isn't it? So the fat which is obtained from nutmeg is called as banda soap, and that is used in soap industries, isn't it? And the volatile oil of nutmeg is also useful in treatment of rheumatism, isn't it? Then the substitutes and adulterants of nutmeg are myristica mulbarica, myristica argentea, and myristica bedumen, isn't it? So that is about the nutmeg, isn't it? So here today we have covered only five drugs, isn't it? You must go through the textbook also as soon as we are covering the cognostic study, isn't it? Try to revise it, isn't it? Simply listening this lecture once, twice, or thrice, it will not be helpful. So you must write down in table form, isn't it? And then try to revise, isn't it? Refer textbook and practice it. Okay. So next time we will continue with the carminatives, the remaining five drugs. Thank you.